What's up, you guys? Welcome back, and today we are going to do the results from using the Elemis products that I was testing out for the month of April. It is May 1st. I'm excited to start using the new product, but I did enjoy the Elemis products that I was testing out for this month or this past month, and I'm just excited to share the results with you. So if you're not familiar with what I'm doing, I always do a before introduction. I will link that above in the first or around the first every month because that's when I start testing out the new products. And then I do a after or results at the end of the month just to kind of show you exactly how things worked out for me, what my skin did, how my skin reacted to each one of the products that I was testing out, and just give you a little review of what I felt like they did or didn't do. And I always do that with no makeup at the end of the month so you can see exactly how my skin looks and, you know, how everything went. So, like I said, I was testing out the Elemis products. I always focus mainly on the eye cream. So the eye cream is always the one, I call it my star of the show. That is the one that I test out for that month. And then I will pick like extra little products, whatever I can pick up to kind of get an idea of how those work out as well. If I can find it in like a bundle or a set, then I usually do that. Or if it's like a gift with purchase, then I'll try that. And it's just fun to like test out new skincare products and get an idea of what they're gonna do. So the eye cream that I had purchased for the month of April was the Elemis Pro-Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment. This is a 15 milliliter bottle. That was the box. The container looks like this. Very weighty product. It feels very luxurious. The cap here, I will do close-ups in the video so you can kind of see how everything looks. But again, very nice container, very weighty. So Elemis is, I'll read a little bit here. Elemis, this was from the Power Pack that I had purchased also through Ulta, is now available in the United States. Elemis is the #1 luxury British skincare brand. So it says, defined by nature and led by science, our innovative formulas are carefully crafted by a dedicated team of explorers, scientists, and skincare experts. So I feel like all the products that I did test out, you do feel they were very luxurious feeling, very like spa-like. And I had the similar effect for each one of the products that I had tested out. And overall, like I said, very happy with them. So I'll just go through them. So Elemis Eye Cream, star of the show. The formula of it I felt like was gel-like, but kind of on the watery side. But then when you place it in, it says to kind of dot it around your eyes and then kind of rub it in. That, to me, I felt like I got more on the application than what I would have wanted because of the consistency. It did kind of flow out of the container, as you will see in the close-up. But with that, it sinks into the skin so beautifully. I didn't have any problems with kind of like feeling like it was hanging out there. It just, all the products just blend into the skin or kind of melt into the skin very nicely, and it felt really light. It doesn't feel heavy under the eyes, and it just, you know, I felt like it did do a really good job. I just wasn't a big fan of the consistency. I like more of like a creamier, like thicker eye cream now that I'm noticing as I'm testing all of these products out. And this one was more on, like I said, the watery, thinner consistency, but it did sink into the skin very nicely, so I did enjoy that. All of the products are lightly fragranced, nothing artificial smelling. I feel like it's more of like a spa type of, like a spa scent kind of to it. So nothing overpowering, nothing offensive whatsoever. If you have a hard time with fragrance or if you don't like scented products, I feel like you could use these and it wouldn't be something that's going to bother you too much, but they do have fragrance to them. This one has a shelf life of 6 months, and I did notice with a lot of the other products that I tested out that they all have a 6-month shelf life, which I thought was kind of interesting because a lot of the other products that I tested out have between 12 to 24 months of a shelf life. So I feel like this one you want to use it up pretty quickly if you do test it out. So that was the eye cream. The next one I will talk about is the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. So this is geared towards anti-aging. The line is anti-aging line. And this was a very nice facial wash. I would use this in the morning and at night. I felt like it was light enough. Again, has like a very not, I don't want to say earthy, but like spa smell to it, very light. I really enjoyed this facial wash. It's very creamy, just kind of melted into the skin again. I really enjoyed it. I felt like this is something I would pick up again in the future, and I really did like this. So it says skin smoothing cleanser, and I can vouch for that. I feel like it did a good job, and I felt like my skin was really clear after I would use it. Then I would go in with the Elemis, of course, Soothing Apricot Toner, so Calming Facial Toner, Advanced Skincare. Now, this one, out of all the products that I tested out, you can see that it's half full. I feel like I still like my Thayer's Witch Hazel or the Mario Badescu toners better than I like this one. To me, I felt like I didn't feel... this one I just wasn't a fan of. This one I felt like it did a good job, but I was expecting it to have more of an apricot smell to it. To me, it didn't smell like it. Smelled more of like just, I don't want to say chemicals, but it didn't smell as good to me as some of the other ones, but it did do a good job. It performed like the other ones, but I just was not my favorite out of the products that I tested out, and I would mainly just stick with my Thayer's or the Mario Badescu toner. I wouldn't pick this up again by itself, but it was nice to try, and I will finish it because I have it. Then I had the Papaya Enzyme Peel. So this is an enzymatic cream exfoliator. So this is what this looks like. This I really did enjoy as well. This was really nice. I would use this 1 to 2 times a week. It's very creamy. It feels really good. It's not like, to me, I didn't feel like it was a traditional mask. So this one, it says you want to apply for 10 minutes and then rinse off with lukewarm water. This one I felt like it sat on the skin nicely, but it wasn't something that was going to like dry completely down, almost like a traditional mask of something that you want to put on. It was more of like what I felt like a creamy consistency of what like a sheet mask would be on your skin, and it just sits on there. It does dry down, but it still feels very moisturized. So this did a really good job with moisturizing my skin, and it has a very nice slight smell to it. So again, something with the fragrance. I like fragrance. I'm not a fan of like fragrance free. So to me, I really enjoyed this, and it says it has non-abrasive fruit enzymes work to leave skin soft, revitalized, and radiant, and I would agree with that. I feel like this is a really nice mask, and I would be interested in trying some of their other masks and also picking this one up again in the future. Then we have let's do this. So I actually used this morning. I had it in the fridge and I kind of forgot about it, or I had it in the freezer and I kind of forgot about it. But this is the Pro-Collagen Hydrogel Eye Masks. So eye mask for fine lines. So I used this. I left it on for a little over 20 minutes. It says to leave it on for 20 minutes. And I felt like these were really nice. Because I had them in the freezer, they felt nice and cooling. They go onto the skin very nicely, and it just feels super soft. When I took them off, it almost felt like it plumped my under eyes a little bit, and I felt like they're just, to me, they feel a little tacky. It feels a little sticky right now, but nothing too crazy, but it feels moisturized. So that's pretty much what you're going to expect from doing an eye gel, or yeah, an eye mask. Nothing too crazy, but it does kind of like just kind of nicely plump things for a little bit and just make everything feel nice and moisturized. So it did what it was supposed to do, and I would try these again. And the last thing I will talk about was probably my favorite, and I will definitely pick this up again in the future. I love this product. I'm sad when it's going to be gone. I still have a little bit left, but I'm going to have to save it because I'm moving on to my next product. And this is the Pro-Collagen Marine Cream. So this is an anti-wrinkle day cream. This stuff is beautiful. This is so nice. It is like butter going into your skin. It's so creamy. It just sinks into your skin. It makes your skin feel so soft, so smooth. And I really, really enjoyed this. It says it reduces the appearance of wrinkles, improves skin firmness, and hydration. I could not agree more. I love this. I will definitely pick this up again. Now, this is super expensive. If you go on Ulta or their website, it's very expensive, but I feel like this would last you for quite a while. This is a 15 milliliter container, and I use this for the whole month, and you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. And I feel like if you had the full-size container, it would probably hang in there for quite a while. So I think it would definitely be worth the money. If you have not tested this out or tried this, I would highly recommend it. It's very, very nice. And I did pick that up if you haven't seen it. This was in the Elemis Power Pack. So all of those products I picked up through Ulta was a retail of $39. They do have another set right now. I believe it's $45 or $49, which I believe also has that product in it. And this is a really nice kit. If you want to test some of their products out, I would recommend to pick these up through Ulta, and it just gives you a good, you know, idea of how these products are going to perform. Because they are on the pricier side, you don't want to commit to buying something in a large jar and then you're stuck with it. This is a nice way to test it out, and I feel like they're pretty generous with their sample sizes of things to test. So that is it for the month. Stay tuned for the little video, and I'll just put a couple pictures before and after from when I started it. My skin is just going crazy. I don't know what it is. It's just been like this for a while, so I'm just still hanging in there. I'm excited for next month. And if you are new to this journey, just make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see how everything goes. I'm starting to really work my way up there in the cost of how these products are, or how much they're costing. So it's kind of interesting to test out these higher price tagged eye creams and other products. So yeah, if you like these kind of videos, just make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.